Have you seen, advertising on Netflix is a thing.
Yeah.
Did you know that? Are you a poor, or are you like meaning like, do you allow for ads, or are you like, no, get those ads out of here?
I'm not allowing ads, but I'm also not bumping up that quality.
I don't care. I think it's hilarious that my kids, they like get upset when ads come on. And I like try and tell them like,
Oh.
hey, like when mommy and daddy grew up, like there was no such thing as like not having ads. You
Yeah.
always had ads, and you couldn't choose what you wanted to watch. You just had to like turn the thing on and see what was playing. But anyway, I noticed I've got ads. And I noticed that they had this thing where you could click on like advertise with Netflix and like see what it's like. But they spend an average of 41 hours a month with us. That was astounding to me, number one. But on average, 41 hours a month seemed like a lot. Average daily use of TikTok is about 95 minutes globally. Kind of makes me feel bad for like not living on a farm somewhere where there's no internet and just like forcing my kids and myself to be outside in the sunshine all the
Just
time. Netflix members are more attentive 3 hours into watching than when they first start. When I was thinking about this, I was like, okay, when I'm scrolling on TikTok, very easy for 90 minutes to go by. Netflix says more attentive 3 hours into watching than when they first start. That's outstanding. I guess it's just because it's the nature of like, I'm in the grip of the story.
I think it's probably just the actual format and form that you're getting, and you've like fully locked into being served that format in long form. And so where like TikTok, you're like, all right, this is going to be a 5-second clip. Where at this point, an hour or two into Netflix, you're locked into the fact that you're going through a long video content piece. So you're fine with it. It could be that you're willing to offset that because you deem the quality of the content valuable enough where you're like, now it's a fair trade-off because I'm getting very high quality content that I
Maybe that's
enjoy.
true.
So I'm willing to watch an ad. Where like if you're seeing really bad TikToks and then you're like, ad, I'm like, you didn't do your first job in the first place giving me entertainment.
But yeah, when you're in the throes and when I'm like gripped in the midst of a Netflix story, I just don't care that much.
That number come later this month, well, next month, November, Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah, because they're releasing a new season.
Each episode is basically an hour and some change. I think the last episode's like 2 hours and some change. But it's high quality content. Like you're talking about an engaged audience. That's going to be some of the most engaged audience on the planet for the next couple weeks or change as those come out.